Hello, Hamza.
Hello, hello there, my friend. Happy New Year.
Good. I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm great in 2021,
Yeah.
and this is the new beginning of all of us.
Yes, a new month, a new year. Um, and I haven't seen you since last year.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since last year.
Yeah,
It's a
it's been
joke.
a long
This is a classical joke.
yeah, classic joke, right? I say it every year.
Yeah.
I have to say it to my kids now.
Actually, I sent a message to celebrate your New Year.
Oh,
on
thanks.
Cambly. Yeah, actually, I
Oh, I got
I
it.
was
Yes.
sick. I was sick. That's why I didn't join the lesson. I was feeling so tired, exhausted, and weak. I was so weak, and that's why I in that time I set for alarm, right, to to join the lesson.
Right.
When I wake up, it passed for 7 hours.
Oh no. So yeah,
I am late. Then I said I am late.
yeah. So you could say when I woke up, it was too late. When I woke up, it was. Yeah. Oh, and were there any fireworks last night? For me, I
Yes,
just woke up and I heard fireworks, and we even lit some fireworks.
I was in the hospital yesterday. I was
Oh, you were
working.
working.
Yeah, we at the beginning of this year,
Uh-huh.
and in that time I was free, right? At at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, I I went inside to see the light fireworks,
Yeah.
and it was so great.
Nice. So in the hospital, what floor do you work on?
Ground
Like
floor.
the ground floor. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
probably
was
where
working
the
ground floor.
emergency room is, right? Where
Yeah,
the new arrivals come.
the hospital has 15 floor,
Hmm.
right? I am in the beginning of this, right? I am on the ground
Yeah, the ground floor. Okay,
floor.
good. So was it over here the very first day of the year, early in the morning?
Mhm.
It's so quiet because everyone stayed up late.
Yeah, the New Year's is I feeling so different because last year was so terrible, right? And hopefully the New will bring happiness for all of us. Happening will bring happiness to all of us,
Yeah,
and hopefully the virus will we will get rid of the virus
right.
soon.
Yeah, the nice thing is we're starting the year with with the vaccine.
Mhm.
So it's like we have hope. We just have to keep staying
Mhm.
safe and waiting for the virus. I mean, waiting for the vaccine.
Yeah,
So,
um, I'll get the vaccine after a while,
yeah.
but this is now I don't need to get the vaccine, as I said.
Hmm.
As you know, I got over the virus
Right.
lately,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Uh,
Or you could say I recently got over the virus.
huh, I recently.
Recent. Yeah. Okay. There it is in the chat box. Great. Well, and how is your family? Have you talked to your family this new year so far?
Unfortunately, I didn't get any chance to talk with them because yesterday I was working at the hospital. It was so late to celebrate their New Year. Then I woke up. The time was so late because when I woke up, the time it was 7 p.m. Right?
Mm,
It was so late, and I told a friend of mine because I have a guest in the in my home right now, and I prepared to host him,
mhm.
and I had some business, and I had to finish them, and after the lesson, I'll celebrate their New Year.
Right. Okay, yes. I know.
I called them, but I didn't reach them
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, you tried. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll have I haven't called my parents either, but I plan to call
Mhm.
them later today.
Where they are living.
They live in California,
Mhm.
in the same house I grew up in. Yes. So I know I'm sure they're doing good, but it's just nice to talk to them maybe once a week, see how they're doing.
I
Um,
assume that you miss your family.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, my parents, they have two puppies right now, and they like to do a video call with my kids, and the kids get to see their puppies. Um, And well, my kids have some pets too. They have a guinea pig and a dog, so they can show each
Mhm.
other the pets and the toys.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's what we'll probably do later today. We'll do a video call with my parents, and my parents can see the grandkids.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice to see that. Actually, when you will add the new your schedule,
Oh, when will you add your schedule? I'll
yeah,
put
when you
that in
will
the
add your
I'm
schedule.
going to do it today. Today I'll make the
Huh.
schedule. When? Yes, because yeah, it's better. Then you can get the first chance to make a reservation.
Yeah.
When? Now you could say put up
Mhm.
your new schedule there.
When will you put up your new schedule? Okay.
Yes, so I'll put it up
Okay.
um, after you. I have another student in Turkey for
Hmm.
30 minutes. Yeah, but so that means in an hour and a half, I'll have my new schedule
Mhm.
up, and it'll be the same hours. So nothing new, but
People are asking me about you.
mm.
What his name?
Really?
I want to learn his name
Oh, okay.
because he's so they are they mention about you very nice.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, they told about you very nice, very nice teacher. He is very patient and his teaching style is very successful, and that's why they are asking about your name and how can I reach them. And I usually suggested them, right? His name is Jeremy, and you can reach via Cambly,
hmm.
and I usually suggest you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good for me and good for Cambly, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, thanks. So you must have a lot of followers on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Uh, I have 2,600.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, I have over 6,000 and I'm sorry, 3,600
3,600. Yeah, that's a lot.
3,600 people in my on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's more than went to my high school. My high school had 7th grade through 12th grade. So it was middle school and high school. But I remember we had like 2,000, over 2,000. But you have over 3,000, right?
Maybe I can get money through Cambly, right? Because I have a code
Oh yeah,
to share
referral
with
code.
referral code to share with my subscribers,
Right.
and yeah, they can get 15 minutes thanks to me, and then I can get money thanks to them.
Good. Yeah. So have you gotten any referral credit yet?
It's approximately over to 400. No, I'm sorry, $450.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll help your classes this year, right? You can.
yeah. This will be I couldn't make a sentence whatever I want.
This will help me.
This will help me to continue my course.
Yes, good. This will help me. Yeah, or you could say this will help me pay for my classes. This will help my classes. Okay, good. That's what you said sounded good. This will help me continue my course, or this will help me pay for my classes.
Okay.
Good.
Now time to please go on.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, did you want to study another lesson like phrasal verbs or something else?
Okay. If we finish the lesson, we can continue the other lesson.
Sure. The next lesson?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So there's let's see, this one has
Look into.
4 phrasal verbs. Look into, put on, get across, fall for. Okay. So do you know what this man is looking through? He's using a magnifying glass.
Yeah. He's looking.
Yeah, so he's looking through the magnifying glass. Maybe he's a detective, like Sherlock Holmes. Right?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. The address is 221B.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. So look into means to carefully examine some problem or a situation.
Okay. To carefully examine some problem or a situation. Or, for example, we are in the math lesson, right? And the teacher telling about the math problems, right? Mathematic problems. And guys, we are looking into this problem, right? Or for example, I heard this word in the medicine lesson. For example, the teacher telling about heart system, right? And we are looking into the heart system, or we are into the vessel, right?
Yes.
I heard this phrasal verb like this.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So it can be literal, like I'm looking into my bag, or I'm looking into my backpack. That would be literal. I'm actually opening and looking inside. But if you're just looking for more information, like I'm looking into the cause of the disease, I'm just getting more information. So yeah, it's both things. He is looking into the cause of the disease. The fire department is looking into the cause of the fire right there.
Mhm.
Good. Ready for the next phrasal verb?
Yeah.
Put on, to start wearing something.
To start wearing something. Yeah, I'll put it on. I'll put this shirt on. This or whatever. I don't know.
Yes, he is putting on a tie before going to work. So we all have
So,
uniforms that
like,
we have to put on.
sweater. I'll put this sweater on.
Sweater, right?
Sweater.
Good. Yes, in winter you want to wear sweaters. So, and let's try the next one. Get across. To successfully communicate an idea or piece of information.
To successfully communicate an idea, right, or piece of information. There is another meaning of get across. I know. I get across the street with him. Get
Yeah,
across. It's like one meaning.
that's another meaning. Yeah, and usually we say go across. Like I'm going to go across the street to the supermarket. Get across. Usually if you're crossing a street, you always talk about it now or I'm going, but usually not in the past tense, like get across. But it's usually a message. Sometimes it's a message. So, did you get the message?
Get across.
Oh,
from here to there.
Yeah. Remember you asked me, did you get my message about a Happy New Year? Good. Did I? And I could say, yes, I got the message. But it also means, successfully to communicate. So did I understand the message? So
Your
if you
message
say, yeah?
Your message get no. You sent get the message across to me. It's very sensible. Your message get across to me yesterday.
Yeah. I would say I got your message. I got your message. And you could say, did you get my message? Did you get my message? And my answer would be yes, I got your message.
Okay.
Good. And it's kind of like, did you understand it too? Sometimes in elementary school or high school, students will say, I don't get it. It's usually a kid will say that. I don't get it. That means I don't understand.
It's like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right. So you could say, yes, I got it. I understand. I don't understand, or I got it. Well, after somebody says, did you understand? Yes, I got it. I understand. Good. The next one is fall for, to be tricked into believing something.
Okay. I will not fall for that trick again. Someone might be how could say? Someone might be tricked, right? Or
now, have you ever had someone say, hey, there's a spot on your shirt? And when you look down, they go like that.
it's like deceiving?
Yeah, deceiving, tricking. So trick is another one for deceive. Deceive, to trick someone. So fall for. The person doing the trick would say, "You fell for that trick again for the second time." Okay, and I will say, "I won't fall for that trick again." Okay, good. Well, let's continue. Here's dialogue practice. Anne is sitting on the couch watching TV when suddenly her husband Henry enters the room. "I just won $100,000. Put your best dress on. I'm taking you out. We have to celebrate."
What on earth are you talking about?
Did I fail to get my message across? I said I just won $100,000.
I'm not falling for that.
It's true. I'm not kidding. It's all written here. Just read this email.
This might be a scam of some kind. We should call Steven and have him look into it first.
Why do you always have to be so skeptical about everything? Fine, I'll call Stephen, and you will see that this is for real. Okay.
Okay, Anna is right.
Yes, you can be. I think Anna is right. I think she is too. Would you like to read the part for Henry?
Yeah, let me start. I just won $100,000. Put your best dress on. I'm taking you out. We have to celebrate.
What on earth are you talking about?
Did I fail to get my message across? I said I just won $100,000.
I'm not falling for that.
It's true. I'm not kidding. It's all written here. Just read this email.
This might be a scam of some kind. We should call Stephen and have him look into it first.
Why do you always have to be so spectacle about everything? Fine, I'll call you Steven, and you'll see that this is for real.
Okay, so skeptical.
Skeptical,
Good.
right?
Yeah.
Skeptical.
And do you know what that means?
Yeah, it's to being suspicious.
Right. If you're suspicious, always suspicious, then you're skeptical, not easily convinced.
I am in doubt.
Yes. If you're in doubt, you need more proof, then you're skeptical. Okay. And if
Okay.
you got an email saying that you won, would you be skeptical?
Of course.
Yeah. Emails can be altered, or there's many people doing scams, so it would be hard to believe. Any questions about the conversation?
Okay. No, or maybe I can say I know the meaning of what on earth.
Okay.
When do you use this phrase, what on earth?
Maybe when someone is saying something that sounds very strange or crazy, you could say, "What in the world are you talking about?" And it means the same thing. I'll put that in the chat box. What in the world are you talking about? Yeah, so if you hear your friend say something crazy or that just doesn't sound normal, you can say it. And they will have to explain, right? They'll
Okay.
say, they'll explain why they're saying, "I won a lot of money," or something outrageous. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Did you understand any other questions here?
No.
No. Okay. Well, let's go to the next part. Here's the paragraph. Stephen to the rescue. Stephen was having dinner at home when his phone rang. He picked up the phone. It was his father. He was jabbering about something, about some money he had won, and he seemed to be very excited. Stephen told him to slow down and explained what happened. When his father finally managed to get his message across, Stephen understood what was going on. His father was being scammed. He told his father not to fall for that, but his father wouldn't listen. You're same as your mother. How can you know that it is a scam when you haven't read the email? His father objected. Stephen took a deep breath and promised he would come over to look into it. He left his dinner on the table, put his jacket on, and rushed to his parents' place.
Let me read again.
Okay.
You want? Stephen to rescue. Stephen was having dinner at home when his phone rang. He picked up the phone. It was his father. He was jabbering something about some money he had won, and he seemed to be very excited. Stephen told him to slow down and explain what happened. When his father finally managed to get his message across, Stephen understood what was going on. His father was being scammed. He told his father not to fall for that, but his father wouldn't listen. You are same as your mother. How can you know that it is a scam when you haven't even read the email? His father objected. Stephen took a deep breath and promised he would come over to look into it. He left his dinner on the table, put his jacket on, the rushed to his parents' place.
Good. You read everything great. Now, this sentence right here, there might be a little bit of a mistake, maybe, because I've always said,
It's same as.
yeah, you're the same as your mother, or you're the same as your father. But I always say you're the same. I've never seen it without the. But did you understand everything?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this seems like something that could happen because sometimes older people, they might trust technology or they have less experience using email and technology.
Than us.
Yes, than younger people. And younger people maybe have heard of, they've received much more emails than older people. At least if an older person is starting to learn how to use email, like my dad.
Young people think that how can I trust the email or how can I trust email or this kind of things, because we have so experience. We usually use technological tools, right? Like computer, like phone. We usually dealing with technology, right?
Right.
Than older people. That's why it is so important we have to educate them to understand how can we trust technology, right?
Yes.
What can older people do? What older people should do, right? This is so important.
Right. I think Stephen wanted to go to his dad's house right away before his dad gives him any bank information or anything like that. That could be
Hopefully.
disastrous. Okay. Here's some fill in the blanks with those phrasal verbs. So let's see. A tour guide is taking a group to the city zoo. Would you like to read what the tour guide says?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's like I'm laughing at because there's the Turkish musician. It's he said, "Ladies and gentlemen." He's saying like this. It's funny, a little bit Turkish joke.
Gentleman-y?
Yeah, he's
a comedian?
telling like he's not comedian. He's a musician.
Oh, a musician. Okay.
Yeah, but he tried to tell English to people, right?
Right.
But he said my English is very good. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen."
Gentleman-y.
Very
Almost
nice,
like
very
Germany.
fun.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our final destination for today, the zoo. I advise you to put on your jackets. The temperature is much lower around here. I will go get the tickets. Please wait for me in front of the bus. 15 minutes passed and the tour guide still hasn't returned. Andre goes to look for him and find out what is going on.
Good. Okay. Let's see. Would you like to read all of the conversation?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll let you read it. It has a few blanks.
I'm sorry.
In Spanish, people say salud.
Salud. I
That
heard
means
of it.
health. Have you? What do people say in Turkey?
We say çok yaşa.
Oh,
Long
okay.
life.
Long life. So same idea. Okay. What does that what does Andre say?
What's happening? Did you get the tickets? Please go.
Oh, okay. There seems to be a problem. They are not letting anyone in at the moment.
Did they say why?
No, but I heard someone say that one crocodile had escaped.
That's nonsense. I'm not fall for that.
Right. I'm not falling for that.
I'm not falling for that.
Yeah. Good. Would you like to read the next sentence?
I also don't believe that's true, but I will look into it. I'll be back in 1 minute. Please get across to everyone. Please get to know that. Please get up.
Yeah. Let's see. Please. We'll take a look. Yeah, get this across.
Get this across. I
Okay.
need to use this.
Yes, and great. Did you understand everything?
Yeah. A crocodile tour guide is how could you say this? The tour guides went to the zoo, right?
Right?
And he didn't come again at the time. He said I'll be come back in 15 minutes, but he didn't come at the time. And when he came to near them to anyway, and he said there's a problem. A crocodile escaped from the zoo, and Andre said, "I am not falling for that, right? This is a trick. This is a lie." And tour guide said, "This is true." And then he said, "This is true. I will And he also go to the researching, look into the crocodile, and then he said, I'll be back in 10 minutes
Hmm.
at the end.
Okay, good. Yes, so you understood the situation and you were able to put it in your own words. Good. So you can say, I'll come back in 10 minutes or I'll be back in 10 minutes. Either
I'll be
one
back.
is correct. Good.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, would you like to fill in more blanks? You could try figuring out which phrasal verb goes in this sentence.
Okay. I don't have time to deal with this right now. Could you please look into it?
Yes.
It's like a math problem, right?
Right. It could be a math problem. Yeah. Here's another one.
Blah blah. Scarf. It would be cold today. Wear a scarf or put on a scarf. It will
Good.
be cold today. Scarf.
Yes. Wear a scarf or put on a scarf. Good. Number 3.
Of course, he told me he was a movie star, and I he told me he was a movie star, and I fall for it.
Yeah.
I think he
Okay.
deceived him.
And correct. It's in the past tense. Tell or told. Told is past. So what is the past tense of fall?
Fall,
Well, the past tense would be fell.
fell.
Yeah, I
To fall is
fell on the
different right now.
ground. Or,
Fall to paper.
yeah, good. I fell for it.
I fell for it. Okay.
Okay,
Here's another one. I will blah blah the matter and come up with with a solution tomorrow. I will get across the matter and come up with a solution tomorrow. Is that right?
I will look into the matter. Yeah, so that sounds the best. I will look into or research the matter. If you get
Okay, I need
across
a solution.
something, yeah, look into is like investigate or research. Get across is to convey information. Like if I'm going to tell you what the boss said, if we both work together, I'll say the boss said this, and we have to be early tomorrow. That would be convey, or what was the other one? Get across. Get across the information. Okay, how about number 5?
Okay. Sarah put on her raincoat, took an umbrella, and went out.
Good. All right. And number 6?
I told my teacher that my dog ate my homework, and he fell for it.
Good. Yes. So another word that you could also use is believed it. He
He
believed it.
believed
He
it.
fell for it. Okay.
He is tricked.
Yeah. You could say, and he was tricked.
He was tricked.
Yeah. So you wouldn't need to use it, but you could say, and he was tricked.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's make some sentences. Here's those 4 phrasal verbs. Can you make a sentence with some of these?
I want to make a sentence like you do. Hamza Okay, I'll explain to you. I'll put on the chat box.
Yes, I'll put it. And I always say put it in the chat box.
Okay.
I'll put it,
I mixed them.
but close, close. I'm always
I'll
saying
put
that.
on my
I'll
way.
put it in the chat box. Yeah, put it on. Usually,
The weather is so cold.
put on.
I'll put on my sweater on. I'll put
Good.
my sweater
Yeah, with clothes, you can put on clothes. If you're
coat.
going to use it literal, you can say, I'm going to put something on, like on top of the table.
Got
Yes,
it.
I'll put the food on the table. Usually
Okay.
you don't put anything on a car because if you drive away, it'll fly off.
Mhm.
But yeah, put on. Put on clothes is usually how it's used. How about get across?
Uh, how could you say this? Okay. Uh, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe to get. I didn't believe to get to get to no. Could you give me an example to understand more?
Yes, this one is harder, get across,
Mhm.
but it's used when conveying information. There's
Mhm.
only one example here. Oh, let's see. I'll just read it. It's impossible to get across the message. It's impossible to get the message across to everyone.
Mhm.
Get the
Okay.
message across. Um,
Get my did get my message across yesterday? Is that correct?
well, no, it would just be, did you get my message? And then I would say yes. You could also ask, did you understand the message?
Hmm.
Because get across
Okay.
is kind of like sharing or communicating pieces of information, a piece of information, share, and hopefully the other person understands it. But I was thinking, let me just see if I can find I'll see if I can find some more example sentences because it's hard for me to think of these. Let's see. Get across. Okay, I'll look at this website. Here are some example sentences. Okay, the teacher finally got her point across that mobile phones were not allowed in class.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, Sometimes it helps to show images or videos in a presentation to help get your ideas
Mhm.
across.
Hmm.
Across. I was trying to get across just how much I like her idea. So it's kind of like I want her to understand.
Mhm.
Yeah, you want the other person to understand what you're saying. So get across has that meaning.
Could you
I
share to me the link? Could you share to me the sentence in the
yeah,
chat box?
yes. I'll send these 5 sentences. That'll really help. Um, okay. It looks like a big paragraph. Okay. But yeah, there's the 5 sentences.
Mhm.
Oh, you know, I'm sorry. Here, let me show you what I was looking at. Um, when I went to a new web page, I realized you weren't able to see it. Sorry about that. Let me show you what I was looking at.
Mhm.
I was reading these sentences right here. Would you like to read them?
Of course. The teacher finally get her point across that mobile phones were not allowed in class.
Good. Would you like to read the next one?
Sometimes it helps to show images or videos in a presentation to help get your ideas across.
Good.
I was trying to get across just how much I liked her idea. I think that I got my opinion across quite well. Do you think that it is the right message we want to get across to our customers?
Okay, good. Did you understand those sentences?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yes, okay. So it's kind of like you want the other person to understand. Not just get the message, but understand the message.
Mhm.
Good. Okay, well, let me go back to our other phrasal verbs.
Okay.
I was thinking to make a sentence with get across, you might want to. I was thinking of an example sentence. I wanted to get a. Let's see. I want to get across to my to. Well, that one we read. I was trying to get across how much I liked her idea. You could also say I was trying to get across how much I liked her. You know, if there's a girl you like, you might want to let her know that you like her.
Could
And
you
then
write it for me? Could you
yeah,
write that down for me?
sure, I'll just put it there.
Your other reservation is 9 p.m. Is it? At 9 p.m.
Oh, I do have another reservation
At
in,
9 o'clock?
well, for me it's 12 o'clock. In 7 minutes it will be 12 p.m. noon. For you it's 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, 9 p.m. Yeah, so my student is always right on time, but so I might
It's not
have to
like
leave.
me.
Since we started 5 minutes late, I might have to leave. Well, I'll probably have to leave 5 minutes early.
This is my
Because,
fault.
well, actually, I'm the one that was a little late. Were you? Did we arrive at the same time?
No, all
You
right.
read my message?
Yeah, today I came on the time.
Okay. Well, but yeah, if you want to have another, if you want your 5 minutes, we could do it later today if you want.
Okay, okay,
No
no.
problem.
I can evaluate on the situation.
Okay, yeah, just message me. You can let me know.
Okay.
So look into. Um, can you
I'm
think of a
looking
way?
into this house, right? Or I'm looking into the heart, blood, or maybe blood system. Where in the
Yeah,
lesson I'm saying that I'm looking into the blood vessels, right?
yeah, that would be literal. But
Mm-hmm.
the way we're learning how to use look into is to learn more. Look into, learn more, do research, Okay, so see that in the chat box? I put learn
Mm-hmm.
more, do research.
Okay.
You could say, I'm going to look into buying that car. That
I'm
would
looking
mean,
into how I get to the US.
right, I'm looking into how to
Move.
immigrate to the US or move to the US.
Mhm.
Yes. So that's like I'm researching how to move. I'm researching the price of this car and seeing if it's a good deal. I'm looking into, um,
I'm
I'm
looking
looking,
into how to learn English, right? Or how
yes,
to
I'm
learn
looking
German.
into, yeah, methods to learn English or schools. I'm looking into schools that teach English. Good. That's kind of like shopping around. I'm looking into
Mhm.
different stores that sell things. Fall for.
I took a message yesterday, and the message said, "You won 100,000 liras," but I wasn't falling. I didn't fall for it.
Good, I didn't fall for it. You could even say, I almost fell for it. Maybe at first you're like, wow, this is great. And then you're thinking, no, let me double check if this is true. So you could say, I almost fell for
Deceptive.
it.
This is so deceptive.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, so that's real common. You might say, I almost fell for it. At first it seemed good, but then it seemed too good to be true.
Yeah.
Have you heard that? It seemed
Yeah.
too good to be true. Yeah. Kind of like the old man. The the old man read something and it was just too good to be true. $100,000 for doing nothing?
It is
Okay.
it's so hard to believe that, right?
Yeah.
Actually, it's so easy to believe that. It's a trick.
It was a trick. Good.
It might be a trick. Okay.
So let's see.
I
What's the
think
next
kickback.
kickback?
It's the bottom of this lesson.
Okay.
Look into the book. Yeah, lesson 32.
32. Okay, there it
I
is.
think
Kickback.
kickback.
Well, kickback is something that you like to do on vacation. It's,
Mhm.
see that? Relax.
Hmm.
So someone is relaxing on the beach. That means to do nothing. Let's
To
read
be
the
relaxed.
definition. To spend time relaxing.
Okay.
Yes. Do
Kickback.
you like to kick back on your days off?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
like kickback on my
Yeah.
days off. Day off.
I don't have anything special planned for tonight. I just want to kick back and watch a movie.
I just want to be relaxed, and I
Yeah.
just want to kick back.
It's kind of like put your feet up, literally. Literally, it's kind of when you put your feet up and you relax. But
Okay,
it just is
kicked
like
back.
to relax. Good. Fill up.
To feel something completely like an exam, or like a form, right? I
Hmm.
fill up. I fill up the form, right? Or to fill something like, for example, I filled up the car tank, or
Yeah, I fill up, or the glass of milk. You might fill up the glass. I
yeah,
could say I filled up my bottle with water,
or my glass. I
right?
filled
Yeah,
up my glass
I filled up my
with my
glass.
glass.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Straightened out.
Straighten out to deal with a difficult situation or a problem, to solve a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is trying to straighten out the problems with the network.
Hmm. or there's a problem about there's a problem at the hospital, right, about technological things. And yesterday I was dealing with I was trying to string out the technological problem at the hospital.
Good. Yeah, or it's kind of like fix or
Yeah.
straighten out problems.
I think your student is calling you,
Yes. How did you
yeah,
know?
because at at the time we are in
Oh,
the
the
time.
time. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
This student is always punctual. So, um, yeah. Well, in our next class, we can continue with this lesson. Okay?
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Good to see you again, Hamza.
Good to see you, teacher. See you later.
See you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.